Take a couple losses, we gon' get it back. Spin a couple blocks, spin a couple racks. Hard times in the past, we ain't going.
Yo, we back, man. Society Podcast. We back. Yo, how y'all doing out there? YouTube land. It's your boy B High in the building. Society Podcast, episode 53 with Queasy's Way on Instagram. And none other than Saj24.
What's good, man?
In the building. What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling, man? Feeling right, man. I just smoked the whole THC infused blunt, some shit. That shit got me high, so I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But how y'all doing, man?
Man, doing good.
I'm chilling, man.
Shit called Tarantula, bro. Pre-roll shit.
Yeah. You get it from the dispensary?
Nah, I bought it off somebody.
Damn.
Shall remain nameless on a podcast.
But that's where they getting it from.
Yeah, that's where they get it from. Shout out to Vegas, man, and all the legal states who got marijuana.
We gonna be soon.
You know,
November. I think in November they got the vote. They vote
soon, man, because I feel like I'm being deprived of certain luxuries in the world, man.
Yeah.
Like, they got all type of shit out there, man. And we can't indulge right now because they don't have it out here. But we gonna get there, man. But how y'all? Excuse me. How y'all week been?
You see? Yeah, we told we won that nigga.
So
How y'all week been?
man, fucking with that shit, man.
It is a THC drink too, by the way.
That shit ain't got no label, nothing on it. You
We
don't
don't
got
supposed to have a label. We
Nothing
don't
on
supposed
that.
to have a label, man. Listen, Cam Newton got COVID.
Yeah. And Chief, one of the on the Kansas City Chiefs, one of the players just got exposed. Got COVID too.
So
Wow.
you think it's because they don't got a bubble? Because like the NBA been doing pretty good. Like
They doing excellent, actually.
Excellent.
into
They ain't
that.
had no cases.
Yeah.
Like what would a bubble look like in the NFL? Like I think they could do it. You don't think so? It's too many. It's too many motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it's too aggressive. Too people. I mean, it's too much aggression.
And that's a lot of
testosterone in
money.
one spot,
That's a
man.
lot of money that you got to put into because you got to bubble a whole entire stadium. You know what I'm saying?
I think an NFL roster like what, like
It's like 22 people.
No,
hell
no,
no.
56.
It's like
Oh
50.
yeah,
It's
I'm
like 50.
bugging. I'm
Bugging, boy.
bugging. I said 22.
Yeah.
Bugging. That's just the offense.
Shit, NBA roster like 15 deep.
Well, that's like the max. Yeah.
That's the max.
Yeah,
Sometimes
max,
12.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like usually only like you really only need like 10 motherfuckers. But like you got reserves and shit like that. People that never play. Like Udonis Haslem. But you know, never. That's neither here nor there. But like a bubble in the NFL, it's too many people.
Yeah.
Right.
They can't stop that shit.
Especially it's not the playoffs. So you got all the teams. Like in the NBA, it was just the playoffs. So all the teams, it wasn't there.
Yeah. And also with the NBA, they finish the bubble, they go straight to the hotel. You feel me?
Right.
There ain't no in between. None of that shit. I doubt that for the NFL.
Niggas got kicked out.
Cam Newton, man, that nigga, man, I won't put past him. You know what I'm saying?
My man Daniel House got kicked out of the bubble for Houston Rockets. He was trying to smash the COVID worker.
Yeah, she wanted to test you for this shit. He was trying to,
He was trying to test her.
Got
Trying
kicked
to
out.
test up
You
something
big
else.
dummy.
I mean, like what you expect motherfuckers
He was
to
going
do?
home
though?
anyway, though. They were, it was gone.
Yeah, it
It
was
going
gone,
home,
man.
right?
But
He
you
was
got
going home a little early.
I mean, if you let hating ass Skip Bayless tell it, he got a different story. But like,
Yeah.
what you expect niggas to do?
Yeah, but that's still ignorant, man. Like, you know what I mean? You that's a lot of money you coughing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now they motherfuckers might not even want to re-sign you, bro. Like, you wasn't even nice like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you made it to the league.
He was good. He was good.
He was
like,
good,
he was
but-
liable. Like, you was like depend like he was a factor in the game. Like he was.
How many factors you can get? You could trade for that.
Yeah, I'm saying it's NBA. It definitely, it can be played.
But my thing is now that Mike D'Antoni going though, like the next coach that come in there is gonna have his work cut out for him, cause what he created, the habits and shit, like with the way they play, I don't see how you can reverse that. Like with those players, they so used to playing like that. Like you gonna have to cater to that some way.
Right.
Like,
I'd have liked to see Doc Rivers go over there with Westbrook and James Harden. That'd have been the one. I'd like to see Doc Rivers get the Rockets instead of the Sixers, man.
Doc Rivers in Philly, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Shout out to Doc, because real talk, I watched something on Netflix called like Coach's Rules or something like that. And his whole ideology towards that shit is dope as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his ideology, like as far as like it's you and we type stuff. Like it's like I am here because of you. Type, facade, like, ideology.
He shouldn't have lost his job. I know that.
Nah, he was a scapegoat for that. They just escaped him for that.
Yeah. But I think he's a great coach, man. I think he's a great coach.
But my thing, how the fuck? Why we always like the last hired and the first fired though? Like though, how many other people like done did hella shit and got out of there and still got their jobs like though?
Well, Doc Rivers, they really, in the Clippers' defense, they really ain't have nothing else. They had no other card to play, really, because they gave up their whole future for Paul George.
But firing Doc with a Hall of Fame coach ain't gonna change that, though.
Because reports say that Kawhi Leonard, that's what he wanted. He wanted Doc Rivers out. So
it had to be.
If you got a guy...
They wanted him there. They wanted him there. They want to let him go.
Exactly, because you got a guy who could opt out at the next year. So you got one more year with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. So you want them to re-sign because you gave up your whole future for him.
Facts.
So you want
Paul George. They trying to trade him though now.
At least I'm talking about at least Kawhi Leonard.
Oh.
They definitely want him to resign. Yeah. Paul George is expendable at this point. But Kawhi Leonard, they have to build around him. That's their whole future. They gave up everything.
Yeah. It's a shame though. Paul George been like moved around in the league, but like
he ain't been
he
moved
put a curse
around.
on himself.
He did that to himself though. Be honest
he
with
did
you.
it to himself because he didn't want to go to LA. He had the chance to go to the Lakers before LeBron even got there. He had a chance to go there, and he could have did that over there, but he didn't want the scrutiny, man.
He wanted to what? He wanted to Westbrook.
He want to be a number 2 player. Like he doesn't want to be the guy.
The pressure, he don't want the pressure. He don't want the pressure.
And I think he put a curse on himself when he said, y'all haven't met playoff P yet. I believe, though, that's his quote. We haven't.
We still waiting.
I haven't met him yet, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we did.
Maybe that's him.
Maybe that's him, yeah.
Maybe that's him.
Yeah.
Well, yo, man. Yo.
See, that's a lot of pressure, though, on that stage, though, bro. Especially when you gotta think it's quiet, it's just because ain't no crowd. That's even worse sometimes.
That's why I don't think Kawhi like him, bro. I don't think he like him.
Nah, he like him. He wouldn't got him. He got him like him.
He got him.
Yeah, but you don't really know.
Off the court.
You don't really know a motherfucker till you get him in there. Like,
man, we don't know Kawhi off the court at all.
That's like Paul George. I mean, that's like Chris Paul and James Harden and shit.
Yeah.
See, Kawhi is a leader on the floor. He lead by example with his play. But when it come to
vocal shit.
Yeah, like trying to rile the team up and y'all down and come on. You see how LeBron, he all fired up. Even on the court during the game, he doing shit like that.
He like Jamal Murray over there cooking us. Hold up, I got you. I got him.
Exactly.
Facts.
Like Kawhi Leonard, he not gonna say nothing at all. Like, I mean, I don't see. I mean, for a team like Toronto that worked a couple factors you in the East, which was a little bit easier. I mean, they had a really good team, and it was just all the stars aligned for you. KD got injured, like that shit was meant for them to win that year.
Yeah.
But top 5 California rappers of all time.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
Spice One. Number 1.
Spice One.
Nah. Shout out to Spice One. I'm fucking with you, bro.
I'm about
Dude, yo.
Right. You feel me? I wish I had that button right now.
Spice One was nice, but yo, do Tupac count?
No.
Nah?
Why not?
He not a West. Pac lives so many spots. You can't nobody really claim Pac. Like,
he claimed the Bay Area.
But they don't even set Pac out there like that.
Yeah.
They don't set Pac out there as a West Coast, a Cali dude. They don't call him that.
Do.
Not really.
They don't really call him that.
Probably wasn't convenient, but not
like,
really.
It was convenient, yeah.
Okay.
But most of the part, they don't really claim Pac like that out there.
All right, well, Snoop Dogg then had to be number 1.
Yeah,
For me, I get Snoop Dogg.
Nah, I say Ice Cube, man. Ice Cube, yeah, Ice Cube, bro. I'm gonna keep it. You really listen to that nigga where he rap like you wrote Dope Man. That was in Menace Society.
Yeah, but
when I heard, I'm like, that's Ice Cube. Word is born. I'm like, that That shit was crazy.
Snoop's run in music was way longer than Ice Cube's run.
Right.
Yeah.
But you had who rap better though? Keep it 100.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
That ain't no. That's like, you feel me?
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Snoop got it though, but he ain't fucking with Ice Cube though. Ice Cube could rap though, like.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah, he could rap. But what I'm saying is, if you go overall, all around, like as far as superstardom and, I mean, Ice Cube is. I give him number 2 in my book.
Okay.
Then I go probably. Damn, do Dr. Dre count as a rapper?
Nah.
Yeah, hell yeah, the Chronic.
Rapper. Yeah.
I don't really count
Hell
nobody
yeah.
as a rapper if you don't write your own music all the time.
Yeah, I
son.
count him as a rapper.
I can't really count you. Like, could you count him like that though?
Nah, fuck. I gotta put Dr. He made the Chronic, man.
Yeah, you gotta
But
put him down.
If you ain't make you don't write. I'm
made
saying
the
that. So I
Cali-
guess I put Easy E in there.
Culture. He made the
You
Cali
can?
culture.
You can?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it because he ain't really write his
Yo,
music.
did you know
though,
Lil
like, you feel
Fizz
me?
from California?
Nah, I don't even know why you brought that up.
They got
He ain't no. He in the bottom 100.
Yo, what about Mac Dre?
I ain't
I'm
never heard none of
gonna
his
keep it.
music, so I
I'm gonna
can't
keep it
front.
all the way honest. Like I totally
Nah.
respect the movement of the whole Bay Area and the hyphy movement and all that, but I just really don't understand it. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
like I
think
get
he
I
big out
get what
there.
E40 mean to the game, especially in the Bay Area, and how much of a legend Mac Dre is out there. But I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get that music. I know they love it out there.
Love it,
Now,
bro.
if we talking about dudes like Filthy Rich or Mozzie, stuff like that, I could fuck with that.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I was about to say, Mozzie is like
fuck
my
with that.
favorite West Coast rapper right now. Keep it 100 with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Mozzie's up there.
As far as the new dudes, but how about the Game? I put the Game in there.
Game probably like
you have to.
Put the
Got to.
Game in there, and
Yeah,
then
Kendrick.
to round my shit off, Kendrick Lamar.
Got to. But the only reason why Kendrick slipped so because he ain't come out with nothing in a while.
Yeah, he need to come out with some music. Definitely. I don't know what's up,
don't know
but he
what's
definitely
going
need to
on,
come out
man.
with some music. But who would your top 5 be?
I say my nigga Nips. Nip, motherfucking
You slipped that one. Bro.
Yeah, I forgot.
You slipped that one.
I'm gonna say Nip like 1 Game, probably like 1A. You hear? Then I'm gonna put Ice Cube. I can't forget my nigga MC8 too. I like MC8.
He like you saying Spice One.
Yeah, but MC8 got a better song. At least he got that song about Men in Society. That's
he got
the
a classic.
You can't
He
even
got a
think about that
classic.
movie without that song. Like, man, come
right.
on,
He got
bro.
a classic.
Give me something Spice One gave you. What?
He did a song with Pac. Nigga.
Nah, not by itself. By itself.
No, you can't say that because then you. All right, so
MC8 was by itself.
so what's your outlaw argument then? If he's got to be by himself,
The whole Still I Rise album. I mean, Pac was on the hook.
it was Tupac and the Outlaws. Tupac wasn't a part of the Outlaws, bro.
But we ain't even talking about groups.
All right, go ahead. Keep
You
going.
feel me? Damn, my nigga.
Keep going. Go ahead.
Bravehearts. Yeah,
Never mind. Go
nah,
ahead.
yeah, if I'm playing, stop. Why was that though?
You was at Nipsey. You
Nipsey,
had
Nipsey 1, Game 1A.
you had Ice Cube.
Ice Cube 3. My nigga Easy E 4.
You had MC8.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put MC8 because of
You
that
ain't got
song.
no
man.
Dr. Dre. All right, keep going.
Nah,
What's your
that's-
5
I'm
Cali
done.
rappers? This guy's crazy.
Man, I'm
That's right,
I'm
that's right.
definitely putting Pac number 1 for me, man.
If it wasn't for Dr. Dre, none of them niggas wouldn't be
Well,
there.
just for the record though too. Pac and Cali, right? You know he gonna be up there, number 1 up there, if anything.
Yeah,
But
I'm
if he
putting-
not though,
And yo, look, they got him number 1.
I took it as if he not a Cali rapper.
The best West Coast rappers. They got Pac number 1.
I took it as if he wasn't. But if he was,
I think he spent as much time
Matter
in
of fact-
Baltimore as he did in Oakland, California. And shit.
I won't even put him as my top Cali rappers. I would put because Pac go at like my top rappers. Period. So like he go beyond the West Coast list for me.
Yeah. And then second for me, I like Ice Cube, bro.
Yeah,
Like he was raw with his shit. Like he was raw with his shit. And then Game.
If you don't got Dr. Dre in this top 5, y'all niggas crazy, man.
Drake ain't really no rapper though.
I got Nip.
I'm letting you with you finish. Go ahead, my bad.
I got Nip. And then I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm gonna flip the table.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm putting Mozzie in that motherfucker. But Mozzie, because I've been listening to him heavy.
Mozzie tough. But I just, it was just too many legends for me to go over before I did that.
You the first person who ever put me on Mozzie, actually. And I wouldn't, like, you told me about him, you was listening to him. I never went back and listened until like years later. And then I got it. But like, I should have been listening. But Mozzie, come on, before Dr. Dre though.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, man.
This how I got him. Check me out. Name a hot Dr. Dre verse. That's you unforgettable Dr. Dre verse. Like, damn, you killed that shit. Like, give me one.
Come on, listen. Hold on.
Give me one.
Right now, I can't remember because I've been.
What you talking about? I could you know the MCA shit. You know motherfucking.
Alright, you right.
You feel me? You know all the Hot Boy old music. You know all the Cashmere. You know this shit. If it's hot, you gonna know it. You know old Locks lyrics from way back. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, but Dr. Dre, that was a little bit. That was
Man,
a little
but
shit.
if you
The
talking
Chronic
about,
came out.
look, wait, you still know today was a good day. I bet you know them lyrics.
Yeah.
I bet you know. You feel me?
I got it.
You get what I'm
Alright.
saying? Like, how you gonna put? You can't put Dr. Dre up there with them guys, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, I'm trying to think of the song. I can't think of the whole
Beat
thing.
shit.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I
all.
can't think of the whole thing.
Bro, because he never had one. That's why you ain't nothing to think about.
Yo, the man, the Let Me Ride shit.
Bro,
Pause.
give me the verse, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, bro, give me the verse.
Hold on, we about to play this. Nah, we
Yeah,
can't play the song.
Don't play the
'cause
song,
copyright.
yeah, but I'm talking about like look at even Snoop though. Look
The
at
nigga said, what did he say? Creeping down green, some shit like that. I can't remember that
Man,
shit.
Snoop
Creeping down green leaf. You don't remember that?
Yeah, I
and
remember
you some
that.
nigga-
But
and
that's,
you like lyrics too, so you tell me
Yeah, I
that shit was
can't
hot.
that
remember.
was whack,
Tell
though.
me that shit was hot.
As far as
Come on,
lyrics.
bro.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell me that shit was fire,
Dr.
bro.
Dre, man, I fucks with you, Dr. Dre. These guys,
Yeah,
wild. They
the
ain't giving you respect.
The beat's good. His beats is
I
dope.
don't
We
know
got
what's wrong with these
classic
guys
beats,
over
though,
here.
But I just never heard of like a damn this nigga. I had to like I played his Dre verse back. Name one time you played the Dre verse back. You ever played the Dre verse back? You ever remember you doing that? No.
Pulled
Never.
his card.
Probably not.
I know you didn't,
Probably
bro.
not.
Come on, probably.
Probably not.
Dollars to donuts, my man.
I'm gonna listen to
Feel me?
I'm gonna listen to Chronic on my way out. On my way out from here. But yo,
that shit going right off.
yo, this nigga, yo, Dr. Dre. Speaking of him, he won his one of his legal cases with his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, salute.
So she ain't getting. Well, she getting something obviously, but she not getting what she asked for. Like she was asked for like $20,000 for a phone bill, and we talked about this shit. Like that shit is crazy.
His
Like
likeness, all that shit.
that shit is crazy, but she ain't getting none of that shit.
What she trying to do with his likeness?
Like his brand, his whole shit.
Oh, she just one way to go use and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, she wanted him to pay for her security that he was paying for, but she fired and a whole bunch of bullshit. Like people is real entitled, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like how would you handle a divorce like that if you meet a girl like halfway on your way, like Dr. Dre level type shit? Like you meet her halfway, like doing Dr. Dre when let's say if you was Dr. Dre, you met her when you left Death Row, right before you found Eminem. This is when you met her. Like you was up, you Dr. Dre, but you down because you in the transition period.
Yeah.
So you probably feel like, you know what I mean? You probably get a false sense of security, like, yo, she a rider, she there when I'm down type shit.
Mhm.
But you still Dr. Dre in her eyes.
Yeah. I think making it comfortable for her. You know what I mean? Because you got to make it comfortable.
yeah, you gotta take care of her.
You gotta, you know what I mean?
I mean, she was with you for a while. Like,
So you got to, but like the stuff that she was asking for was absurd.
$20,000 for a
It was
phone
absurd, bro. Like
bill. For
come
a phone bill,
Yeah.
$20,000?
You're bugging.
What type of phone she got?
I don't know, man. It's crazy out
Shout
here. It's
out to
wicked.
Gucci, man. He was just going through that too. His wife talking about up there, his baby mother up there talking about him and his wife up there and all these cars they got and their lifestyle and talking about she need more money and all this shit like that. Like, what that got to do with you? Like,
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. Yo, but that's human nature. People gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah.
People gonna do that, bro. People start getting feel entitled to the things you got once you reach a certain level of success.
Yeah, and then especially when you got kids, you know what I'm saying? Because the court gonna be like, all right, you gotta maintain the lifestyle just as much as your lifestyle is up here. Your kids gotta have the same lifestyle.
That's why 50 Cent. A lot of people might look at some of the decisions he made as like cruel to his family and shit, but to me, it was smart. Like he never moved. Only people he moved into that mansion, the Tyson joint out in Connecticut, was people on his payroll, people who was working for G Unit Records.
Yeah.
either whether they was artists or whatever. They was actually employees of his.
Right.
It's the only people who lived in that mansion.
Yeah.
They ain't had no dead weight. Everybody got to earn their keep. The days you ain't working, you gonna get up out of there.
No family members, not even his grandmother, his baby mother, his son, nobody.
No, that was smart. That was smart.
No dead weight.
But at the time, when he first did it, I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably like, yo, what type of shit is this? Like,
he brand new already. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this. We was waiting for this. We was waiting for them to get like this. Like, yeah. Waiting for this moment. Look.
Boo-boo
We
down
ain't
here
good enough
bugging.
now, huh? We ain't good enough now, huh?
Boo-boo down here bugging. But what he did do is he bought everybody like regular houses.
Yup.
Like, you feel me? Regular, like modest little, I don't know what the fuck a regular house to 50 is, but.
I think he spent like $250K, some shit like that. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a regular house. Like in
Yeah.
fucking New Jersey, that's a regular house.
And he said manage on your own now.
You feel me? Like, that was smart, because now when shit go left, because he said it, he was like, yo, if I would have did that, it would have been over by now. As far as like he would have been broke.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is crazy, man. That's a lesson for y'all.
But that shit that's like no little. That's smart. I'm glad I heard that right there. That's no dead weight right there. Everybody around you is
Word
gotta
up.
be earning, like, you feel me, or producing.
Because once you introduce them, like you just said, you got to maintain a lifestyle. Once you introduce them to a certain lifestyle, it's your responsibility to maintain, which is crazy if you really think about it. But I mean, it is what it is.
It is what
like,
it is, you know what I mean?
But you gotta be smart enough to, you know what I mean, think around that. That's something he did that
He
Mike
should come
Tyson.
out with a book like that. He should come with a book. You know, 50 like writing books.
It probably was in one of his books, but you see, the dude, the ironic thing is the guy who had the house before him did the exact opposite.
Terrible.
And what's her name? Robin Givens?
Oh, you said who?
Mike Tyson. What's the broad that got Mike
Robin
Tyson?
Givens.
Robin
Yeah.
Givens.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Givens.
He didn't do that.
Nah.
She
was-
scraped him.
Yeah, he was wide open for that one.
Scraped him. And people used to fight over Mike Tyson.
Mike talk all this
laundry.
defense shit. Ain't see left himself wide open to that one. Like, left himself wide open to that one. Like, heard up, Mike. Yeah, man.
Yo,
This nigga funny as hell.
yo, people used to literally fight over
This nigga crazy.
Mike Tyson's laundry. Like this was being rich due to people.
That's crazy.
Like, people actually having fist fights because they know that you liable to leave $10,000 in one of your pockets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
yeah.
So motherfuckers having fist fights. Who gonna do this man's laundry? Shit is crazy, man. This
Yeah.
money is crazy.
Speaking of Mike Tyson, yo, I heard something on the Locks was telling the story about how Mike Tyson tried to holler at Eve and he was like real disrespectful.
Oh yeah.
On
Hey, listen, Eve, you on your own.
they was like, yo, hold up. I don't know if we gonna fight Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? We might have to poke him.
But listen, Eve, you on your own with this. We got like that. What you say, man? What you say to Mike?
What you do?
Yeah,
Like,
what you do? Hey,
Facts, yo. That shit crazy.
You come over there apologizing for already. Like, you don't know what might happen. Mike might have started with her the whole shit. You come over there apologizing for my.
he said
my
some
bad, Mike.
disrespectful shit.
I got it from here, Mike. I'm taking it with me. I got it from here. Like,
And I think she
Yeah,
said it.
bro.
I forget what she said, but he said some wild,
Some
disrespectful
wild
shit.
shit. Some wild shit.
yeah, Mike a little different with females a little bit. Though. I seen that interview one time. He like, yo, he said I usually don't talk to women unless I get they
Unless I'm
perform a flick.
fornicating with them.
Yeah.
Said so you shouldn't
talk
speak
no more.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike is
Mike-
wild, man.
yeah,
He was wild back then.
Mike was knocking niggas out at 19, man.
Yeah,
Grown niggas through the ropes.
who the fuck was gonna say something? Unless he was gonna arrest him for it.
For real.
I wouldn't want to be the nigga, the first nigga to go to him like, Mike, yo, put your hands behind your back, please.
Now, imagine you in a gang.
Come on,
Imagine
bro.
you in a gang, right? And you gotta get like DP'd and shit, and Mike come walking in there like, you feel me? You like, oh goddamn, shit.
Like, you know what, bro?
God
Not mine, bro.
damn,
You know,
bro.
you know what? I think I'm gonna do the school thing after
You know what I'm
all,
saying? I'm
man.
gonna go this way. You know?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead, go to Berkeley after all, man.
Mike like he gonna punch your face backwards. Like, nigga, you feel me? Your shit gonna be, you feel me?
And don't be the second. Yo, the second nigga who got to get DP is not gonna. He gonna leave. He gonna dip off
Hell yeah.
before his turn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch
That's a
what
couple
he about to
ribs
do.
that's broken, dog.
But you gotta sit there and watch for however long it is to see what you about to endure.
Mm.
You out of there, man.
Hell
I'm out of
yeah.
there. Fuck that. I'm like, oh, this nigga, wow. I'm about to get the fuck out of there. I ain't fighting that nigga.
Yeah, it's like you
I'm about to
seen,
get
you
up.
seen Into the Dragon before with Bruce Lee?
Yeah.
Remember when the guards fucked up? He made them guards off, jump in that circle and shit. And after he seen what he did to the first nigga, the other niggas try to break. They like, nah.
Oh, they like, nah, I ain't fucking with this nigga. Fuck
that was a little Chinese Mike Tyson like that. Nigga Bolo was big as hell. Like,
Yo, B, I like
Bolo,
your
that
hat,
was-
man. I like your hat,
Oh,
man.
you see this right here? Make America Great Again.
Black
Spray
Lives
painted
Matter.
over with,
You know what I'm saying?
with Black Lives Matter.
But see, I don't like what's going on out here with the Black Lives Matter. Some people, I think, is exploiting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
T-shirt
fact.
stop.
That's a fact.
Like the guy in Sir Major or whatever in Atlanta, he stole like 400. Like he was getting like fund day, you know, all that. He was fundraising.
Them
He
niggas
stole
is disrespectful.
$450,000. He bought a house in where is Cleveland or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Had
Shout
a
out to
car.
Cleveland, but who moves to Cleveland?
Exactly. But like you should
Nigga
see
got
this
some shit to
man's
hide.
Instagram, bro. Like he was out here with tailor-made suits. You know what I'm saying? He was eating like, you know, he was eating good, and he was really spending
Right.
the Black Lives Matter money.
Yeah, he's despicable, man.
There's a black dude.
He got that.
He
He got
look
that.
different though. He ain't look like no black dude. I think I seen him.
He got that. You know that disease, that illness.
It don't matter what he is,
Yeah,
man.
but he black. But he got that
Nah,
pigment.
I'm saying I expect another group to do that. Like I expect, cause we always get
yeah,
exploited.
yeah.
Like I grew up to expect that shit. Like, but for your own kind, you like, oh goddamn, brother. Can
You a
we?
dirt bag, man.
Yeah, this motherfucker. A lot of people got their lives took for that shit. That money right there, like for that donation
real?
right there, like.
Word up, yeah.
So you can't be like out here doing no shit like that. Like, I want to tell you. That's like God. That's another thing I want to ask y'all. So I'm glad y'all brought that up too. God forbid that shit happen to you. Like a cop was in here killed your kid. Like, would you take that money?
That's a good
Like
question.
that's a good real honestly like that. Like, now anybody know I swear to God I love a couple dollars. Like, you feel me?
Man.
But that's blood money.
But I'm talking about look what you got though. Would you be able to go jump in your
Alright.
car, go live in your good house now? Look what it took though. Like,
Nah, you right. But all right, now do this money come with them? Just like is this hush money? Is this hush money?
You gotta come talk that forgiving shit too. That type of forgiving shit too.
Nah,
like.
I ain't doing that.
But what I mean is
It's over.
what I mean is this money, like if this like is going away money, like they not going to jail, take this money
Nah, you know the standard procedure, baby. You take this couple dollars
and
you
they not
go
going to
in,
jail
y'all-
type shit.
I make y'all hashtag because, like, to be honest with you, no disrespect to the victims of that shit, everything that happened with police and shit like that, or like none of them, whatever. But like people keep talking about say their names. It's really the names really like. It's really no matter. It's like just a placeholder right now. To be honest with you, like just a tag
Yeah,
for the name.
yeah.
Like 'cause it's any minute, any given moment, it could be any one of us in this room right here. Could be that. Could be your name right there. So the name really like keeping the name out there really don't mean that. It's more so you gotta like what the fuck we gonna do about the motherfuckers stop these motherfuckers
charged,
doing this shit. Yeah, you feel me?
Like,
That's what should be counting right
Shit,
there. Like,
you know the cop who actually shot Breonna Taylor. I think his name is Miles something.
that's
you
what
know-
you should. That should be saying their names, the motherfuckers who did it, because that's when they put these motherfuckers out there. 'Cause they,
Yeah,
so they don't never feel comfortable going to Walmart and all that shit
right,
like that.
man.
Like, yeah,
You right, man.
Like he
That's
already
a great
don't
way to
feel.
look at it, yo. For real.
He already
Yeah.
don't feel comfortable. So much so that I'm trying to get his exact name right here. But he already don't feel comfortable.
That shit. Every time that shit happen, you should know the cop name. Like everything should be uncomfortable for them. Like though, like not even no harm. Nobody saying do nothing to them.
But definitely keep them uncomfortable.
Yeah, but uncomfortable. You should never be able to walk away, be quiet, and forget that you shot a kid and got away. Like Tamir, cop that killed Tamir Rice. Like what you doing right now? Where you at?
Probably somewhere on the police force.
Nah, for real.
He probably still on the police force.
Or whatever you doing, like you feel me? Like nobody don't even know about you. She should have no peace again in his life.
Don't
though.
even
Like,
know,
you that's a child killer right there. Like,
But we don't even know his name, like to be able to repeat it, like you said. You feel me?
like at least George Zimmerman, I can guarantee that nigga he ain't had no peace since that happened with his son. Like I mean,
definitely.
with Trayvon, like
Man, listen.
he ain't had no peace since.
He
like,
actually been arrested 2 more times.
These
after this.
people, but the supporters are the thing that get me. Like you know, he auctioned off the gun.
you know that's KKK bought that.
Yeah, it's like a souvenir.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
they
you
bought
know
that.
the guy who shot Breonna Taylor, he actually is doing a fundraiser,
Yeah.
$75,000
He
to
probably-
help him retire. You know where he at right now? He at like 35,000 right now.
Yeah. They on cold.
Definitely on cold.
Yeah, they on cold. But don't get it fucked up. Black people be on cold too. Remember my man that fucked Dylan Roof up in the North Carolina jail? He ran to Dylan Roof and he put hands and feet on my man. Like, you feel me?
See,
So
that's why they don't want to go to jail. Because jail is a place where
they the niggas.
Not even that, but you got people who don't have nothing to lose in there.
They will get your ass.
So
will get your ass.
The things that'll hold you back in society to do something to somebody it's not there to hold you back in jail.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. With white boys in jail, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna be honest though, man. White boys in jail be like a pet for niggas. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's like niggas who probably never been out their hood before, like never been nowhere around, like never been around a white person before. They meet the white boy. They over there playing with him. They want to talk to him. They want to play, like, see how we think about, just all act out their little Sesame Street like fantasy. It's crazy. I can't explain this shit though, bro. I swear to God, bro. But you really have to see the shit I'm talking about, though, bro. It's like he motherfucking I swear to God, that's why I stopped smoking. So
but it's the same.
It's like a puppet, like, you know what I mean?
It's like that's a word for it though.
But they do the same thing though.
Jester. Yeah, like same thing to you. Like when you could, like, not you, like, but like when you like black, you only black friend around a bunch of white people and shit. Like, hey, do the Soul Train. Like show the Soul Train. Like, man, that shit like that. Like, man.
Yeah, but I was watching a TV show
and niggas protect them and everything. Like, you feel me?
Now that's one thing you don't want to ever be, like the only black person.
Yeah, I don't want to be that.
Yo, that happened to me at UConn, right?
Flying buttermilk.
I went to UConn just to visit. You know what I mean? Went out there, little girlies or whatever, and then I went to a frat party, bro.
Oh yeah,
bro.
I see this going wrong.
And then I was the only black person.
Like,
there.
no shit stains in here, but
these dudes is doing kegs upside down.
But they drinking too, yeah.
Diving down from the stairs. And it was just wild, bro. Like, it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really seen some shit like, like, I went outside and then, you know, that's when I ran into Kemba Walker and it was a football player.
Let me guess, the only black people on that campus was athletes.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's acceptable.
Yeah. And they praised them. Trust me, they praised them.
I mean, yeah, you paying for everybody else's tuition.
That's your ass in the class taking up the same field they taking up them.
Yeah. Don't never do that. They be wild, bro.
The gym's that way, buddy.
Yeah.
And they racist too. Like, then the jokes come out a little bit more now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you the
drunk and shit. You the only one there.
You the only one
there.
You
outnumbered.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they get honored and shit though.
That shit wild. That shit was wild, man.
That's why niggas talking about they want to have your whole lives living like a white. I'm like, man, I do not. It's a bunch of. I'd rather live around black people. Like, I know how to maneuver around black people.
That's why I said sometimes it might not be that much good of an idea for us to be the only people in these suburbs and stuff like that.
You're right.
No, I don't want to live like that. Like,
real talk. Cause you get on the back roads and shit like that. You don't know what the fuck back there, man.
Facts, man.
Real talk. But you know what I mean, lighten the mood a little bit. You know what's game. We ain't played Would You Rather in a long time, man. I got something real good for y'all.
Yeah, pause.
Yeah. All right. Now, right, would you rather, right? Let's say this is you out there in the woods and shit, right? You hungry. You gotta eat something. You got a hunter with you. You either gonna eat grilled raccoon, beaver stew, possum tacos, fried rabbit, or the best one yet, iguana lasagna.
Fuck with that rabbit.
Fuck with the rabbit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you said it, I said,
fuck the fried rabbit.
Hell yeah. That's something that, you know, people actually eat.
Cool, my nigga. Right.
I should have took that one out.
Yeah.
Niggas be eating that shit, bro.
No, people be eating that.
I don't know. I ain't never eaten a rabbit before, but like, you feel me?
Like West Virginia and
rabbit
shit like
is not bad. Rabbit is not bad. Like, that shit tastes like chicken. Yeah. Actually, alligator too. I had that before
alligator
too.
Do. Yeah.
It tastes like chicken. It's not bad. But I'm not ever eating no raccoon or no possum.
Yeah, possum, they do that.
Or no fucking beaver either. That shit is out.
Yeah, they
shit
do
is
that.
out.
They do that shit.
I seen the fucking the fucking meat paws of the beaver. Shit look dark as shit. Like, shit is dark, my nigga. Like,
you talking about the skin complexion, right? Or the beaver you talking about, right?
No, the fucking flesh, nigga.
Oh,
you know, like the
alright.
chicken, nigga, the fucking.
You talking about you said
So when you cut it, the
yeah,
meat inside.
it's dark.
Damn,
It look
You want
like
some-
beef, like
that's crazy.
liver.
about to have a T-Pain
What situation? How you seen that? Like,
It was on the TV show. They was
Oh.
eating that shit. They was cooking it
man,
like fucking beaver, my nigga. Like who the fuck eats a beaver?
yeah, they do that shit. I was watching some documentary about these West Virginia hillbillies, bro. These motherfuckers be killing possums and shit and eating them. It just be, they be
Shit
wild.
is disgusting.
Hey,
bro.
I swear to God, it's crazy you said about hillbillies and shit. I just watched some old movie the other night and shit with some with Burt Reynolds and shit, and he in the woods in Atlanta or some shit, and some hillbillies grabbing him and his man's up and raping him and all this type of shit like that. Like I swear I forgot the name of the movie though. Yo,
They
I
be
swear to
wilding.
God.
They
yo.
be wilding.
Yo,
They be wilding. It was a documentary that they have incest, like literally, like they have generations of where they sleep with their brothers and sisters and shit, and they have the kids, so the kids come out, you know, fucked up.
Crazy, yeah.
They come out fucked up, and they really do this, bro. Like
On
they,
purpose and
On
shit.
purpose, there's a whole family that do this shit in West Virginia. It's a documentary. They do
yeah,
this shit.
it's them Blue Hill Mountain motherfuckers, man.
Crazy.
Shout out to all the moonshine makers up there in the Blue Hill Mountains. You know, y'all do y'all thing up there, man. Just stay away from me, man.
real.
Eat y'all beaver
And you know
stew.
what's crazy as shit though? That's the place they hate. They hate motherfucking hate black people the most and shit. But ain't
Definitely.
no motherfucking black people up there.
Yeah, some of the people never seen a black person in their life. You feel me?
Like the
So all they can really see is what's on what they watch on news and shit like that.
like that organization with the Proud Boys or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Them
They
Trump.
got black speakers and shit though. You know that though?
That's some bullshit. You know
You
what
It's
see that
always
shit?
like that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a real thing until after he said that. Like Trump is a fool. Like that shit. That presidential debate was pure comedy. I don't fuck with nobody say.
It was. It was.
It was pure comedy.
It was, man.
I don't even understand. Like if you was the other country, like China probably sit back laughing the shit out of them.
America's you
Russia, I know
fools.
Russia is.
Russia, these
Look
niggas,
at-
they
like-
probably
look at
laughing.
America, America
They
up in
gotta
smoke,
be
every
laughing
country,
like a
yeah.
motherfucker.
Or
like.
plotting to attack us because we weak right now. Either one. You feel me? Like, this shit is wild.
I'll be sitting back, look at these motherfuckers. But like these motherfuckers on stage just like he said, your son is on coke. Like he talking about his son on coke and shit. Like we
Word.
supposed to be having a presidential
He got
debate.
hot.
That shit turned
He
to-
talking about
that
his
shit
son
turned
on
to
coke.
the courtyard and the projects and shit like
Yeah, he like, yeah, his son is on coke, you know.
Joe
I'm
Biden
like,
was like, you clown. Shut up, you clown. That shit was funny as hell.
These motherfuckers is crazy, man. But
That's what we got, man. That's crazy.
Trump, he said proud he wanted him to denounce white supremacy, right?
No
Trump,
sir.
he said, you know, what would you now we all know that these are his supporters, most of them. You feel me? These are the people who are actually voting for Trump. So he's not gonna denounce them. Those
No,
his
sir.
supporters.
It was so, he ain't even try though, man.
He said,
couldn't.
His nigga said, Proud Boys, we say stand down, stand by.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And
is
now
that?
they announcing that. That's what they put on the website.
that's-
That's everywhere now.
So now Proud Boys is gonna be that's
It's a
like
militia.
but
Yeah.
that's like the counter for Black Lives Matter, I guess.
But yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, Proud Boys, try it if you won't.
Yo,
you come and fuck with. I'm telling you, try it
man,
if you
listen,
won't.
it was a white dude on fucking Instagram talking that Proud Boy shit. Now they only came out right after that. I never heard. Have you heard about them before?
Yeah, I heard.
I've been
about
heard
it.
about the Proud Boys.
Oh,
I know
yeah?
about- yeah. I know about a
I
lot of
ain't
white.
know.
I love a lot of white supremacists.
They've been rocking
shit.
since literally since 2015. Like
I never heard of that shit
16.
before. That's crazy.
yeah, and they talking about they gonna
see,
declare
Trump
war.
know-
There's
fuck it
there's a lot of they ain't even the only ones. There's a lot of ones. You got Vote-Tran and all that shit. The skinhead, like there's a lot of them motherfuckers, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, like especially up in that Oregon area, that Portland area.
Oh yeah.
Man, them niggas, and I'm telling you this right now. If you ever see a skinhead and he got red laces in his boots, I mean he put in work, man. Be on point.
Mm.
This
Yo,
was red
word
laces
up.
mean he got
He
blood
spilled
on the shoes.
Yeah, we got the white laces in there. He's a sucker. You feel me? But he got the red ones in there. Watch him.
So,
Look, that's what happened to the girl in San Francisco
so who
too.
would put the white laces in their shoes though?
Somebody who ain't never put no work in. That's like they skinhead rules and shit like that. Like that. I mean,
Shit is crazy.
One
You
of
got
them,
red
but
laces with all your shoes.
And then you know the crazy, the sucker shit, other shit though. Like it could be anybody. It don't gotta be nobody tough or nothing. It could be like the shit happened in San Francisco. Girl on the train and some shit.
Yeah.
White dude just walked up to her, just stabbed her, boom, and took off running. Like you feel me? You think her and her sister like killed her.
Straight
Like,
coward shit, right?
Coward.
Yeah, like you feel me?
You get stripes for being a coward.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Yo, is that like is the skinheads they big in prison on the East Coast or
West Coast?
West Coast.
On the federal, cause they do hate crimes. That's why they so deep. That's why all hate crimes go to federal prison and shit
So
like that.
they out there in like California, Arizona type shit.
Yeah.
A lot of like that's how it is out there in the prisons in California and the West Coast. Period. It's a lot of it's more of a racial thing.
Yeah, my man said he said if it's enough of them, they get ignorant. They get ignorant with you.
Yeah, it's more of a racial thing. You got the Mexicans, the whites, the blacks.
Yeah.
It's basically a racial thing. Like everybody's separated. You probably got people who fuck with each other here and there, I guess.
Man.
But for the most part,
California,
it's
you
a
get
race
killed for
thing.
that shit though.
this is what I'm saying. Like
better-
you probably
yeah.
got people who probably not supposed to, but you know if motherfuckers in it, like I can't see. It's hard to believe like that the Mexicans and blacks hate each other that much out there. Like
Nah, I ain't gonna, I think it's more so the street people. I think
this
I don't
is
think-
what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like in prison, I think
Mexicans
it's more of
working,
a.
yeah, they ain't doing all
I
that.
think it's more of a like, yo, just like we, you know what I mean, stay out the way type shit.
Yeah,
like.
you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane.
Exactly, but with the with them Aryan brothers, it's a whole different ball game, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, shout out to all them. I can't believe he said that shit, bro.
Yeah, for
would y'all
real.
interview one of them
What?
like a Nazi? You think that'd be a white supremacist? You think you can interview one of them?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest
Yeah,
with
I
you,
would.
bro. Like I had to
I
one of
would.
my internships, you know, because I'm in graduate school, I had to actually sit down with one.
Get a former
Yeah.
KKK.
Yeah,
member
that
up
shit
there.
was difficult, bro. Like he ain't even talk. He wasn't talking to me. He turned his back on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit. And that was difficult. It was difficult. That was a difficult
Pissed on
situation.
his pant leg. Well, you said, hold on, he turned his back on you. You had to do what with him? What you
like
saying?
he requested for counseling. You feel me? But he didn't know they was gonna send me. You feel me?
Yeah, and your name don't even say who you is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Exactly. So when he seen me,
I looked at the name. Okay, all right. I can
and then
do
he
this.
just turned his back. Like, all right, we could sit here for 20 minutes, nigga, not say nothing, nigga. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
perfectly
shit,
fine.
I'm getting paid. Shit.
It's perfectly
You the one
fine.
need counseling, motherfucker, not me.
But yeah, that shit was
I remember
different.
I was down board time. I said it was a whole whatever room this motherfucker was in. Like I said, for people who don't know, it's like when you like it's like a box and shit like that. You just in the cell by yourself and shit for like 90 days, whatever shit. But this room I was in, this motherfucker, the kook must have been the artist for the kook, the clan. Like my nigga, this nigga had everything. I'm talking about the black, the robe, the everything, drew everything on the wall like with ink and shit like that. Like you know you bust the ink open and
Yeah,
shit. He
yeah.
just made that shit to a up on the wall and shit like that. But they talking about all nigga killer and spider web with the black baby, and that's why he like dear nigga this, nigga that. You know it's gonna be black people in the room, so he just left all these little racist messages and shit like that. So I was just in that motherfucker just sitting there and shit like that for like 3 months and shit in that motherfucker. But the only book I got, Banner, then hit me with a book, motherfucker.
Hold on, you was in the cell with
And
that
that's
shit on the wall?
particular
On the
cell
wall,
for
yeah.
3 months.
Swear to God, my mother right now. God honest truth, my nigga. And look, the only book they gave me back then, they'll give me the Malcolm X book back there. Like that's what. Ever since then, like I've been like on some my black shit. Like you feel me? Ever since then, like
That's
you feel me?
crazy.
That's crazy,
crazy.
though. That's
Yeah, that-
wild.
I swear that's a whole cell right there. I never forget that shit. That whole
That
shit
shit
on the
was-
wall.
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking about-
wouldn't, nigga.
That shit like a scene in a movie.
Think
right
about
there.
this though. Think about this though. I swear to God, imagine you in a room, a person he got nothing but time in that room. So he got nothing but time to sit there and just spray that bullshit up on the wall. Like you feel
But you
me?
got that much hate in you that you sitting in here in a room,
But-
and that's what you worried about.
But that's why I said. But I tell you, they like motherfuckers like they like pets. They like pets and shit like that. You feel me? They like that's why. But motherfucker might come out that cell. I guarantee he's not saying that though. You might walk by, stop, talk to black. Hey, bro, you got an extra car like trade dude. Like he not saying that shit though. Like
yeah.
you not doing that. You in the cell by yourself. You ain't gonna get no bunkie. So ain't nobody gonna walk in there and see all that shit on the wall. Like yo, what the
Surprised
fuck?
nobody rushed his ass.
But it's nobody gonna see it though. Like you feel me back
So
there.
nobody really know you
Yeah,
did it.
he don't know that shit, but he know
It's
it
a
ain't gonna be,
fact,
cause you know it's gonna be a lot of black people gonna be in the room and shit like that though.
Yeah.
So that's why you talking about motherfuckers down there bringing them white boys home bloods, making them Crips. Like show me a black Gambino, show me a black Hells Angel. They don't let you in their group. Why y'all letting them in black groups and shit like that, bro? You bugging.
You right, yo.
You feel me?
got a
Yeah,
point on that
You
one.
definitely got a point, man. But you know, black people, we very forgiving.
Yeah, and tolerant, and we don't even pay motherfuckers no attention to shit though. Like, but
To a fault.
you can't show me no black store, no Indian neighborhood, no Chinese neighborhood, none of that shit. They'll never fuck with your shit like.
No.
Never,
you
like,
right.
never.
You never see an employee there. You not work at Black. You not working in.
Yeah, I remember my girl and her cousin one time. They was going down to Ferry Street. Everybody know Ferry Street in Newark. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I fucks with the people down there.
Yeah,
You
a
feel
couple
me?
times.
But they went down there one time when they was younger. They was looking for a job and shit. I'm like, you went where? To look for a job? I said Ferry Street. I said, you could chalk that up right now, man. You might as well go back to the drawing board. Ain't nobody calling you back from that. They not gonna hire you,
Especially that ironbound section. I don't know.
bro. But you can't really blame. I can't really blame them, bro, because they built their own community and they keep it up and shit. Like they
Right.
you know what I mean? They keep their community up.
They gotta they dollar bounce around with each other.
That's
You
what I'm
feel me?
saying.
A lot, yeah.
They shop and you know what I mean, they don't have to go nowhere.
No.
If you live down there in Ferry Street, you're part of that community. You don't have to go nowhere else in Newark. Everything you want is down there for you.
Yeah.
That shit look better than downtown.
It
Keep
do.
it, I know
It look nice.
Yeah, they got more of a. And I ain't even know
They got a
Portuguese.
nightlife, all that
Yeah, I
down
didn't even
there.
know Portuguese was like Europeans and shit.
I didn't know that.
I
You
didn't
just
know
said
that.
I didn't know that neither. Portugal was in Europe and shit. Actually, I didn't even know
Wow.
that shit. Yeah, that shit fucked me up. I'm like,
Wow.
word?
Damn sure
I'm thinking that
is.
shit about Brazil or some shit. I'm thinking all that shit like all that. Like,
Seriously?
yeah, I'm thinking all that.
South
I'm like,
America, that's
But I
crazy.
I
Yeah.
never thought of it like that.
yeah, me neither. But I forgot. I matter of fact, my white boy John from the hood and shit too. I just talking about niggas having pets and shit. My man, white boy John, he grew up in the hood with us.
Oh,
though,
that
you
shit.
feel me?
He said
Yeah.
grow up
Yeah,
funny.
he Portuguese and shit though. You feel me? He put me up on that shit though. He told me that shit though. Like,
Yeah, that shit crazy though. And they even throw their own little festival, right? The Portuguese festival.
Yeah, that should be lit down there.
That,
Though.
shit,
I
that
ain't
was
gonna
that was
hold you.
yo, I got a funny story.
That
That's when
shit
I
be
had
lit
my
down
first I got alcohol poisoning down there. I think I was like 15. Trying to drink that shit. You
Yo,
know the
these
big ass
festivals do
guns.
be
Yeah.
nice though. Them shit do be nice.
Hell
The
yeah.
Portuguese, yo, that's one time in Newark where you see things that you probably never thought you would see in Newark, like white women barefoot walking around and shit like that, drunk and shit. Like it seemed like it's like a Manhattan vibe down there when
Yeah.
at the Portuguese Day Parade. It's
Oh
dope
yeah,
down there.
it is dope. It's
It
dope.
really feel like you in fucking Times Square or some shit. Like,
But I think over the years it got violent. It started getting violent, especially towards
But-
the night.
people
I'm gonna
be
be honest
drinking and
with you though.
shit.
Yeah,
They
but
be
I'm talking
down
about
there
but look,
drinking
I'm
like
be
a
honest. Yeah,
motherfucker.
and then they be having like see down there, keep it on like the poor. This motherfuckers from up to go down there and do bullshit like though. Like you feel me?
Start
Like,
creating
yeah,
havoc.
Yeah.
Like keep it on because it's like too many poor people up there. Like even though it's sad to say that though down there, but a lot of go down there and rob them of their money and shit.
Yeah,
or
like-
whatever. Cause they be drunk with money on them and shit like that. So people just be opportunists and shit.
Like
Knock 'em out,
everybody
get their
know,
money.
I mean, everybody from everywhere else in the city, that's where you probably would go to do certain things at.
All right.
Mhm.
But they got a lot of little gangs down there too now. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
See.
Ain't going for that shit no more.
Nope. They ain't. You know what I mean?
But all the black people who live down there is only in 3 places.
The projects.
The projects. It's
Penitence.
like 3 projects down there. It's the only place black people is down there.
I never met a nigga from a side block down the Ironbound section.
Not
Never.
at all.
Not one
Not at
time.
all.
Lifelong. No.
Nobody
nigga.
lives in a regular
Yeah.
house in the Ironbound section if you black.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that because they
But
probably
yeah,
got
you
people-
probably
yeah,
branched
yeah.
out and shit. You know how
Yeah,
niggas
But I
get an
haven't met
apartment and
one,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but
But
if
I'm
you grew
talking
up
about-
down there though.
Yeah, growing up from a kid, you from the projects down there.
Mm-hmm.
Word up. Shout out to Riverview Court, man. That shit is crazy down there. Yo, I've
Alright,
been
yeah.
down there one time, man. I've been in there one time, like at night.
Yeah.
I ain't know where I was going. I didn't really know I was dropping somebody off. And the shit reminded me of like, I thought I was like somewhere else. Like
What
it's
you
a
mean?
different world.
What you mean you thought you was somewhere else?
Cause this is modern day, but I felt like I was traveling back in time, like early 90s type shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different. Like garbage cans on fire type shit. Like
Oh,
exactly.
that
really-
Prince Street.
really-
That's that
really-
Prince Street
that's
vibe.
what
That's what
that's
goes
the
on
feel
down
it
there.
give you. Like motherfuckers is over the you know what I mean, singing over the tin can and shit with the fire. Like that's the feel it give you down there. And I'm dead serious. Like shit is crazy.
That's what I got the feeling as a kid when we used to go over there by Prince Street with the tall buildings. You know what I mean, right there. That was the vibe right there. Like that shit was wicked out there. That shit was wicked.
Yo, what's up with the Migos, yo? They gonna put out. You like the Migos? You like the Migos?
I like the
man.
Migos. You know what I mean? I only really like 2 of them. To be honest with you, but you know I fuck with them.
Yeah, I would thought they was. Hold on. So which one you don't like?
What's the one?
Take Off, nigga.
Yeah, just
I think he actually rapped the best out of
but
all
his
of them.
voice is annoying. Like I don't know, his voice don't
I
get
think
it. For me.
Quavo is.
I think Quavo's the best.
Yeah, Quavo.
Musically inclined, Quavo got it.
But you think they on the clock as far as being able to like? Cause I think they like. You think they on the clock as far as being able to drop some hot music like? 'Cause they cooling down if you ask me.
I think they more doing individual
But
shit.
I think too, after you get a certain level of success too, it's hard to like rap for the streets like that. Like it's like the way rap move on. Like it's like people always want that right out there, right when you just barely move from that
That
shit
raw
like
I
that.
shit.
get what
Yeah.
you're saying. When you just
That's why
making
little
it
baby.
type
That's
shit.
why little baby like kind of like taking over with them a little bit like.
But it can't have a lot to do with like the label, cause like when you the hottest group and then all of a sudden the hottest rapper come from your same label,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the attention could get pushed over here, the spotlight,
And
marketing dollars, all that.
and QC really fuck with Lil Baby.
Exactly.
He really fuck with him because he was bringing him around the Migos before he even.
But
got
Migos
popped.
is they leaving QC. You know what I
Damn.
mean? They
I ain't know that.
disgruntled, yeah.
Damn.
They disgruntled. They say that they was stealing millions of dollars from them. See, this is what happens when you got the same lawyer. See, a lot of people don't know is when you go to sign a record deal, and if you get signed and all that, once you sign a record deal, and you know, a lot of people don't have a lawyer, especially entertainment. You might got a criminal lawyer, but entertainment lawyer, a lot of people don't come into that already having. So they recommend you one.
Mm-hmm.
What you don't know is that's their lawyer.
Stay mad. You
Ben
gonna kick
Stiller.
back, right? Yeah.
That's their lawyer. You feel me? So now you got a conflict of interest. That lawyer is going to give deals. It's going to be label friendly.
Yeah.
All the deals is going to benefit more to the label than you. So years down the road, when you know what I mean? See, this all came out once Corona. I think we actually talked about this. It all came out once Corona. People start, you know, looking at their finances, be like, yo, shows ain't
Checking them
rolling.
books,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The money ain't rolling in like it was. So
Yeah.
now you starting to pay attention to every little dollar. You
Right.
feel me? Now, you know what I mean? You start pointing fingers and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
then-
a shame though, man, because they was tight. Like, you know what I mean? That
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
But see,
That's
but
the problem.
It's like business. That's why it be hard to sometimes do business with like you got personal relationships with people and shit too. Sometimes that shit kind of get in the way of shit. Like
they
you feel me?
definitely do.
But see, it
man.
be some CEOs would be their fault too, because they always like to attach the family title to what they doing.
Yeah, this is family. This
Yeah,
is not.
they
you know what I
they
mean?
always like
They
to
do that
attach
in
the
sports
family
too.
thing.
They do that in sports too.
Yeah, like I think people should really think about using that word a little bit more carefully, like, cause like shit like this can happen. Like, look at Beanie Siegel, like he really bought into that. Even
That
though Jay
Rockefeller
Z,
shit,
yeah, even though Jay Z probably like, bro, this is like rock La Familia. It has a nice ring to it, my nigga. Like this ain't really like you took it a little too serious, bro. Like you feel me? But he didn't look at it like that. Like he took it like, yo, I'ma die for y'all niggas. Like literally.
We a crew, we a drug crew.
Like, yeah, that's what he was thinking type shit. Like he literally, bro, the nigga went and got Kanye out of a diner with a Mac 11 on him.
Mm.
Like he really was like, yo, I'm taking penitentiary chances, like we family type shit. Like,
That's like JoJo Capone, man.
yeah,
Another one.
yeah.
You feel me? He was out there held Jim and them down, man. But bro was smart. Like he said, he's gonna try to treat me like I'm dumb muscle.
Yeah.
Jim like,
yeah.
man, Jim like, man, we get, bro. I'm gonna break him off. I ain't gonna get him what he supposed to get. I'm gonna get him what I think. He should be good with it.
Yeah, you can't do that though, cause like he made a good point. Like once that dumb muscle go home, and that dumb muscle gotta explain. Yeah, you gotta explain why you was fucking on the road for 3 months to your wife. You ain't helping no bills. What the fuck you doing? Like,
What you doing?
now you feel me? Now he coming back. Now he got a problem with you, cause it's like, yo, it's like what you playing me now? Like, shit get real like that, man.
Especially in the industry, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to JoJo Capone, though, man. I think he got a future in like doing something like besides music. I think he got future in like
Man, I
media
think
and
he
maybe
need a
he need his own show or
He need
something.
a podcast. Keep it honest with you.
Yeah,
like,
shout out to JoJo Capone, man. He need his own show, man. We probably gonna try to get JoJo up here, man, on the
That'd
Zoom or
definitely
something like that.
be
That'd be
good.
crazy.
That'd be good.
yeah.
That'd be crazy.
But definitely got. It's somebody he got a like for one. Not only does he got a bunch of stories with rappers and shit. His upbringing sound crazy too. Like I listen on Queen Flip. That
Oh
shit,
yeah, like coming up under George. I said George. Coming up under Larry Hoover and Jeff Ford and all that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man.
Yo, George Wallace is hating on Morgan Freeman because he was on he was on his what you call it, 21 album.
It was Morgan Freeman born old.
Right? Nah, yo, it just I think he grade like early. He grade early.
Like, you
dog.
never like where the fuck he come from? He must have got famous old or something like.
No, he did. He didn't make it till I think like 40 something.
Oh, alright, cause like you never seen a movie with like a young Morgan Freeman. Like
Yeah, you see a young Morgan Freeman. Shawshank, we kind of again.
he was older. The one was like the Mississippi
Like 48,
something.
that was like 94.
that's what I'm saying. Like you know how you got Denzel or Will Smith or something. They had movies when they was kids basically.
Yeah, he got on when he was older.
Like usually actors get on
Samuel
younger.
neither. Like you don't see too many movies with young Samuel.
Not movies, but I seen a couple pictures. I think he was doing modeling or something with his girl or something before he became an
Samuel
actor.
Jackson.
Yeah, I seen he had box braids, smoking a cigarette. He looked like a gangster, real shit. Looked like Samuel was on some gangster
Nigga,
shit back
Odell
in the day.
Roby, that's my favorite character. That nigga Jackie Brown. I swear to God.
Definitely,
Oh my
definitely,
God,
yo, favorite.
Oh,
yo.
I think
Man.
you
all
talking about
time,
Shaq.
yo. All time.
Nah, man, Odell Roby, that shit fucking hilarious.
I think
bruh.
he go down as
What you
like
talking about? The new? Is a new Jackie
Nah,
Brown?
that shit
the
with Pam Grier, the
Pam Grier,
97
yeah.
joint. Yeah, you never see that?
Nah, I didn't.
oh, you gotta
Man,
watch
take
that.
in, bro. You bugging, bro. You missing
You gotta
out, bro.
watch that.
Missing out on the class. I hate feeling
He
like
had the
I'm missing out on
ponytail
something
leg.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's somebody. I'm gonna keep it 100. Quentin Tarantino, whatever his name is, Quarantino, whatever. He loved black culture. Like
Quentin
he know a
Tarantino.
lot of our music. Somebody he know a lot of our music and shit like that. Like you feel me?
I love his films. His films
Like,
always
yeah.
get me in. You know what I mean?
Got a lot of niggas up in there. See a lot of niggas all the time.
Shaq
He
was
do
dope.
though. He
Yeah,
do.
you feel me? You know, he'll call you nigga 100 times and shit, but you gonna entertain you the whole time though. You feel me? You gonna be entertained though.
Yeah, shout out to some of the best directors in the game, man. Quentin Tarantino. Yo. But yo, is Kyrie Irving hating on LeBron? You think so?
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely, yes.
And what did
Why
he
you-
say?
why-
He said now Kevin Durant got a new podcast. Kyrie
Mm-hmm.
was on there, right? He said what did he say? That Kevin Durant is the best player he played with?
Like
the most,
yeah,
the
basically
most
saying
clutch.
like he know he
He
can
got a
hit
clutch
that shot
player,
too.
Finally got a clutch player with him now. Like
That's pure hate, ain't it?
all the way.
Like, why do you think they hate LeBron? I think I know why, but why do you think so many players hate on LeBron? Like you got some guys who praise him, who give him his props, I should say, like Dame Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
But why you think guys like Kyrie sort of be salty towards LeBron?
Yo, cause
sometimes?
he great, man. Like they did the
What?
same thing to Kobe. Like when Kobe was winning, niggas was like, "Oh my God, the Lakers again." You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like
Yeah,
that's-
but
you know who it is too. I think it's like motherfucker. It's like a motherfucker like Kyrie been that nigga is everywhere he went playing basketball, but he finally get to somewhere now. You a number two, like you feel me? No matter how good you was in your best day, you ain't fucking with LeBron.
yeah.
It's like sometimes people like, man, I'm better than this. I could be. What y'all think? It like you feel? That's why he want his own team. Like,
ego
Yeah.
shit.
like
Yeah.
that's why at least that's what I could think of. Like, you feel me?
But like I don't understand that because shit, you was in Cleveland for a few years before LeBron even got there, and you ain't do nothing. Y'all was one of the worst teams in the league,
Mm-hmm.
and then like you ain't really y'all didn't get that far in Boston, you didn't get that far by yourself in Brooklyn.
And just accept it, man. Yo, AD better than you, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
But-
AD is he different, bro.
But
He
LeBron
definitely better
gave,
than,
but LeBron, you see, he gave Kyrie and Dwayne Wade his props. That he could have like threw shade on Kyrie if he wanted to. He said, nah, like AD is great, but you know, the other guys I play with is great too. They all great in their own. They all did certain things that the other one couldn't do.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like, and that's true. Like I believe they hate on LeBron. I believe a lot of these players, like even Kevin Durant, like they kind of wish they was in a different era. Like without LeBron there, because he's been so dominant for so long. And you think if you just minus LeBron from the equation, there's so many other rings that could have went around. Or not even rings, just opportunities
to get to the finals.
Opportunities to get the rings to go around.
Well, he got to the final 10 times or some shit?
In the road type shit. Like I think it was like 9. Yeah,
he missed last year because he got hurt. But mind you, before AD even got there, the Lakers was 3rd in the West.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't want to see the motherfuckers in the playoffs. I bet you that. I don't give for LeBron up there healthy. You ain't want to see. I don't give for who you was. You ain't want to see LeBron that first round in the playoffs with all them young pieces, with Lonzo Ball and all them out there. You still ain't want to see him out there like that.
Nah.
Even though
they ain't have
before he got hurt, they played Golden State on Christmas, and they was blowing Golden State the fuck out.
Yeah, because see that team was better than the Cleveland team he had when he went to the finals against Golden State. But the only difference is it was in the West.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have worked. Now if that Laker team happened to be in the East, they would have went back.
Nah, definitely, man.
But
that's why the Lakers, they're definitely gonna take this final. You know what I mean? This is gonna be LeBron, 4th ring?
Yeah, but I think AD gonna get the MVP.
Yeah. He's different. I never seen nobody at 6'11", 6'10", and move like him.
He should get it though, cause LeBron got like how many of them shits he got? 3, 4?
He got 3. But I think LeBron need this one though.
Yeah, he do.
He need this MVP.
No, the MVP.
I
don't think he needed that.
LeBron wants and needed. You know why? Because he would be the only player to win 3 championships and 3 MVPs on 3 different teams. Man, we talking legacy, man. He trying to jump over Jordan. Certain things you need. You're not gonna reach the rings.
Maybe not the MVP, but you won 3 championships. That's like ain't nobody do that yet. As you get there,
I think he might reach the rings, bro. I think he might reach Jordan rings, dog. Because he get 4 right now.
He had 4, right?
You telling me he can't get out of 3
next
seasons?
3 more years, no, you can't get.
He can't get another than 2. Come on.
Maybe. Because you got Brooklyn. I mean, Kyrie and KD.
Bro, AD is turning into a beast.
All right.
Hold up. Kyrie and KD. LeBron and AD.
Yeah, but all right. But
Bruh, come on,
series,
LeBron,
in a 7-game series,
KD,
it comes down to role players. I believe Brooklyn role players would be better than
Rondo.
What?
As the team stands now. As
the twins, the Morris twins? Are you kidding me?
The Morris twins.
Yeah. These guys, we talking 2-3 years from now.
But look.
Everybody gonna want to come and play with LeBron, bro.
Yeah, all right. You're right. You're right. You definitely got to see the. We just got to see how the lineups are happening.
I think he can get it, and I think honestly he gonna do some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shit. He gonna retire in 20 years. Like when it get to 20 years in the league, that's when he gonna hang it up.
I think he would need at least 4, 5 more years to get 6 rings. Probably 4. I say 4.
Yo, I'm telling you, gonna repent to this statement.
I might.
I don't see how, bro. You watching
Golden
the games?
Golden State coming back, and they
listen to me, bro. Listen to me. LeBron by himself.
I think y'all blinded right now,
bro. LeBron, bro. You LeBron and AD, bro. You crazy?
It might be this. It might be this.
Listen, I'm talking about Golden State for one, bro. You got Clay and Steph. LeBron will Kyrie will beat them.
But we got
Kyrie.
But we
Kyrie,
got some,
a good player, but he ain't better than AD.
Golden State, I believe, is gonna get another superstar.
And Cooper, the only one out there.
Or Paul George.
I think LeBron gonna pass the torch to AD. AD gonna be the best in the league when he.
They don't really need Paul George though, bro.
They don't need him, but
they don't need Paul George.
They don't need Paul George.
And
you got Andrew Wiggins over there now too.
He needs to go.
He might even get Melo. He might even get Melo.
You like Andrew Wiggins? I don't like Andrew Wiggins.
He just don't try though. That's like Jimmy Butler say. He just don't try hard. Like.
Now speaking of Jimmy Butler, shout out to Jimmy Butler. I gotta give him his props, man.
Hall of Famer, man.
Jimmy Butler need to go to the Hall of Fame, man.
Absolutely.
The last 4 teams he's been on in the last 4 years improved dramatically.
Right.
Since he came there. Dramatically.
Timberwolves.
The last year of him in Chicago, they went
to the playoffs.
Second round or something like that in the playoffs and lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Went to the Timberwolves, they went
to the playoffs for the first time in 16 years.
Time, exactly. Went to Philly. They lost in Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals.
Right, with a bounce of a bucket shot like that.
Yeah, they damn near could have went to the chip.
Yeah.
And then bring fucking Miami back to the finals.
Yep.
The very next year after that.
The very next year, shout out to Jimmy Butler. Man.
He lifted all the team. Like Bam is playing like an insane animal in
No
these
matter
playoffs.
what happened, well, we probably know what's gonna happen most likely.
Jimmy,
But
he outgunned in Miami, man. That's just simple as that, bro. You watch the games, bro. They got no answer for him, bro.
nah, not
The
at all.
that zone defense shit they use against the Celtics, that's kid shit. That's like a child's play.
That's no,
For LeBron.
The zone. Even you know the zone
pick that shit
is
apart.
literally elementary basketball. Like,
Yeah.
you learn that
Right,
shit.
yeah,
I
yeah.
learned that.
And honestly, to go in the zone with LeBron, I wouldn't do that because he could pick
he
it
got
apart.
a lot of shooters.
He
man.
gonna
You
pick it
got-
apart.
Then you talking about not only just one person, you got two people that could just go in your paint, go crazy. AD turn around mid-range shot is retarded.
Stupid, bro.
See, that's what the 2-3 is designed for to keep you out the paint. But the problem is LeBron, he could drive to the paint so easy. Can't nobody who
He's
they
a
got
big-
on him.
yeah.
They can't guard him. So then even if they collapse, once he gets to the bucket, he gonna kick it out to one of the shooters. He gonna knock him down.
Yeah.
As long as they hitting shots, as long as you got Caldwell Pope, Caruso, Kuzma, and these guys hitting shots, even Rondo hitting threes,
Yeah, Rondo been better as 3-point shooter now.
man,
He's
them
surprised.
niggas
And
is
they
unstoppable,
leaving
man.
him open too. Dan him shoot, he whacking them shit.
Cause
Yeah.
he could shoot back then.
Yeah,
you
he
know
couldn't
what I mean?
shoot back then, but now he's smacking them.
And-
He's
and
still
him
not a
and
good.
Him and AD, they chemistry since they go back from New Orleans. Him and
Yeah.
AD is on right here, baby.
Yeah.
Right here, baby.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, man. But yo, man.
Ain't nobody fucking with them boys.
Shout out
man.
to the Lakers, man. Shout out to the motherfucking future NBA champions of the fucking NBA, man.
You heard it
NFL,
here,
man,
man.
y'all need to get a bubble, man, so we can finish this season, man. I do
For
not want
real,
to see the
yo.
season
Nah,
canceled.
man. We're getting a couple dollars off the football right
I
now.
do
Keep
not
it
want
going,
to see
baby.
the season canceled, man. And yeah, man, that's episode 53, man. Hot Society
Alright.
Podcast. You already know, man.
53.
Make sure you
53,
like, comment,
man. We
subscribe, and all that, man. I'm B-High, that's Queasy, that's Saz24, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Like the video. Hit the like button right now, man.
Subscribe. Let's go.
Subscribe. You already know, man. See y'all next week.
Mama praying ain't night, yeah, no scared for me. Out here in these trench boys, same story. Running up that check, no guts, no damn glory. Spin around that